What's good, y'all? You are tuned in to Music with Mando in the Morning, the podcast where we interview artists about their upcoming projects, previous projects, and pretty much just what they're working on. Today, I got the homie No Offense.
Let's go.
And today, he's going to be talking about his upcoming EP, Send Love to My Moms, and he's also going to be talking about what he's got coming up. To start off, when does Send Love to Your Moms drop, bro?
It drops the 1 year anniversary of my best project ever, numbers wise, I guess I would say. So it's February 6th, 2/6/24. Super excited for it, and it's going to be all bangers, no skips.
And, I just want to ask, right off the top, Send Love to My Moms, that sounds pretty deep, bro. Like, can you give me a little background about why that title is what it is?
Yeah, so, it's heavy. The whole project is heavy, and it comes from, just a really deep place in my heart. A lot of people, man, I don't fuck with anymore, bro, but, man, like, I had so many people influence me in so many different ways, and so it really comes down to, people I can't really see no more. Still got love for them, and so basically it's just like, yo, I can't come around no more, but send my love to moms, bro. Make sure mom knows I still love her, bro, and I appreciate everything that she did for me, and just, that's basically the whole concept of it. It's just like, yo, like, your kids did me dirty, whatever, bro, but like you were solid, and like, and just showing love where it's needed. So, that's where it all come from. So.
How many tracks are on the EP?
So only 4. It's real short, and there's a reason for it. I was tired of making the music that was on it. You know what I mean? It's all depressing. Not, I'm really selling it, huh? But it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's me going through what I was going through at the time, really struggling with alcoholism, really struggling with, just not loving myself, and so it's short because it was very necessary for me to get that shit out, but also tired of waiting on it, you know what I mean? Tired of letting it eat me like it was. So this is my, like, I'm giving up soul ties, this is me letting the world know, like, I'm done with it, and I feel like having to actually put that on paper, write it. I mean, obviously I didn't write it out on paper, you know what I mean? Like, everybody, put it in my notes pad was really the reason, like, I was able to get over that shit, you know what I mean? Like, and just be true of myself. A lot of it is like I said, some of it's sad, bro. Like, but there's like the 2 of my favorite songs on it, and I know that's like 2 of my favorite on a 4-song EP. But, it's a vibe. And it tells a story from start to finish, know? So, the last song really is, like, releasing, and being like, I'm done with that, so super excited. Dropped a single off of it, and just doing great, and just like really trying to hammer home that, this album was made for me, and I hope people enjoy it, but it was really therapeutic for me to make it, and that's why I think it's going to be so impactful.
I know you said like it's a depressing album and stuff, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because sometimes music is depressing, but that's artists speaking their truth, and that's your truth for sure. And like you mentioned, you dropped your single Pieces, and I was running that one up like hella, like the week you dropped. I'm still running it up, but again, that's not like a happy song, but it's a real song, and I feel like even though sometimes artists don't make music that's happy, the hard stuff and the depressing stuff is the stuff that people can really relate to.
Yeah, and that song, to be completely honest with you, the reason I chose that song to be the single that I dropped off of it, man, that song is the most impactful song I've ever made. That song fucking, I didn't realize I felt that way until I put it down, and really wrote it. And then, there's a line in that song that sticks out to me so hard, and it's just, it still hurts the same, but today it felt better, and like, it really like shows, the pain I was going through, and like reflecting on that, and like, not just on some breakup shit, bro. Like, that song really talks about how hard it was as who I am, coming through that addiction. Today is my 8 months sober off of alcohol, and
congratulations.
Thank you, bro. And just like, man, like, I really fucking ruined my whole life with that shit. That's why I'm trying to be so upfront about it, It's like, I did that, and every mistake that I made came from, me wanting to be better, and not having the capacity to do it in a healthy way. So I thought I was a better person when I was drunk,
Yeah.
and it showed like I said, bro, my last album, bro, the last project that I dropped was called Drunk Text in a Bottle. Why the fuck I do that? You know what I mean? I listened to the music that I made when I was drunk and shit, and it just fucking, it comes out like, you got to be better, bro, and like, I really felt like I had to be drunk to make music. And now I'm sober and I'm like making these hits, with the boys, like you at the studio with us too. So like, what we've been working on, bro.
You're
Like,
always cooking some shit up.
exactly, bro. And I feel like, it's just elevated who I am, and so Pieces is really like a collection of going through that, bro, and going through betrayal, going through, the emotions that I was going through in that moment, and being as true to myself as I could possibly be. And I think that that's something that the fans relate to,
Yeah.
I don't live like that, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to talk about shit that I don't live, I'm here. If I'm fucking sad, I'm gonna make a sad song, and like, and it's gonna be a banger, best believe, So, yeah, it's that's the most important song I've ever made in my life, to be completely honest with you. And so putting that one out first just only seemed right,
So Pieces, that's your favorite off the EP?
Yeah. Second favorite though is Godless. And I say it's a depressing song or a depressing album, and then I got a song like Godless on it. Really shines, bro. Really sticks out like a sore thumb on that project. I don't know how to explain it, bro, but like, I need God less. It's like I feel like I'm getting to a point in my life where I need to rely on less than myself, and the only, well, I guess like the only thing I need to rely on is me. And that's kind of what I'm hammering home with it. Now, I kind of disagree with the message, like now that I've like, post song, I don't feel like I really, need God less or anything like that, but it means like, I'm having to ask for less help, and that is better, to me. So, and then Edge of the World is the other, like, I feel like we talked about all of them, there's the title track, Sim, I Love the Moms, which is really like the vibiest song on the album. That's the one I feel like is going to resonate with people. But then Edge of the World is really for me, and like I made that song as like that's the last song in the album, and it goes, it tells the story in such a way that like I'm just so happy to see it all come together like that, front to back, bro, no skips. I feel like it's the best project I'm ever gonna put out, and as an artist, that's the best feeling in the world,
And I just want to say, I've seen your progression. Like, I haven't even known you that long. Like, we've only, like, I don't even say we've known each other for a full year yet, but I've seen your progression as an artist.
I think I met you guys, I think the first session that I had was right after my crash.
Oh, yeah.
Right after, the lowest point in my life, really. I came through, stayed with Denny after that, and that's when I met all y'all. And it was in such a, I needed that, you know what I mean? Like, I needed that, like, partnership that we had, and like, and have to this day, it's been like 8 months, knowing y'all like 8 months, you know what I mean? So, and you guys, like, I'm just, so grateful to have met you guys when I did, you know what I mean? Because like, y'all help out so much, and I don't, so use this as my public thank you to everybody in Dirt Squad, bro. Y'all helped me so much, so shout out, bro.
So before we move off the topic of the album, is there anything else you want to say about it?
Go stream that shit, man. Comes out 2/6. Go pre-order it. We gonna run it up. So, and tap in with my Instagram, my Facebook. Check out the reels. I got promo videos for it dropping almost every day. So I really hope y'all like it. You know what I mean? It's like I said, it's impactful. It tells a story, and it shows growth as an individual through 4 songs. That's fucking crazy. So yeah, go stream that shit.
And one more time, what's the release date?
2/6/24, bro. February 6th. I think it's Tuesday, actually, but it was, my homie was like, you sure you want to drop it on a fucking Tuesday, dog? I'm like, yo, it's the date for me.
Actually, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was a Nardwuar interview with Tyler, the Creator, a month or two ago. Did you see that?
I have not.
Well, in the interview, Tyler talks about, why does everybody release their music on like Fridays and Saturdays? You're an independent artist. You got the ability to release that whenever you want, and you want to release it on the same day as everybody else is. And as a matter of fact, that's why I release these podcasts on Wednesdays. So
hell yeah,
you gotta try and start that movement.
Hey, and real talk, I think I dropped Drunk Texting a Bottle. I think it was a Monday because we were doing My Team Mondays. Yeah, that project charted. 136 debuted, you know, and waking up that morning, that's why it's such an important day for me, bro, is waking up that morning, it validated everything for me. Having people send me screenshots of their fucking, you know, their Apple Music, bro, and that, you know, their boys on the fucking charts, you know. And that was, you know, that's why it's such a special day for me, you know, so super, super pumped about it. And yeah, with that algorithm, bro, if you're the only album dropping on that day, you know, nobody, who the fuck's dropping on a Tuesday in the middle of February, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like we're doing everything we can to try to get that motion on all platforms, you know what I mean? So a little bit of game in the system a little bit, you know?
You got to know how to work it.
If you with Apple, don't fucking block me or nothing.
So Noah gave his thank yous, you know, we got to give our thank yous. So first of all, I got to thank the homie Noah for coming on the podcast. Can't have a podcast without your guest. So shout out to the boy. Appreciate you, dog. Second, shout out to the University of Oregon School of Journalism and Communication for provided us with the podcast room as well as the camera equipment required to shoot this. Not go Beefs, go Ducks. I'm about to kick this dude up out the podcast studio in a minute here if you keep acting like that. And finally, last but not least, shout out to the homies at Dirt Squad's Productions. Again, without them, none of this could be happening. Matter of fact, without them, I couldn't even meet Noah and this podcast wouldn't even be happening to begin with. But also, that being said, the homies over at Dirt Squad Production are currently doing a contest for a free beat, and you get exclusive rights to it. And when you enter in for the contest, you get 3 free beats just for entering. I'll put the link in the description to it. So what you do is you hit the link, download the beat ops for free, might I add, record a verse, record a video to that verse, put it on Instagram, and use the hashtag Dirt Squad Productions. I know it's a lot. I'll put the steps in the description, but shout out to the boys at Dirt Squad Productions. And also, much love to the homie Bari Bands for coming on last week. One hell of a way to kick off the podcast.
Hey, man. Hey, free game, bro. Them boys over at Dirt Squad Productions, man. I ain't never had a weak beat from them. So tap in, make sure you fucking with their beat stars. Make sure you just hitting them up, bro. If you need beats, anything like that, make sure you tap in, because they're an artist's best friend, bro. When it comes to the beats, bro. I've had so many shitty fucking producers in my life, bro. It's nice to have some consistency. You know what I mean? And that's what they provide. They provide consistency and actual talent. So shout out to them, bro. For real.
The beat that you are hearing right now that I'm talking over is the beat ops that if you are entering in the challenge, you will have the opportunity to have exclusive rights to as well as rap on. Moving on. So what kind of upcoming events and shows you got going on, bro?
Man, we planning the Pieces tour right now,
okay,
bro. So we got, we kind of on the off season when it comes to shows, you know, kind of slowing down and ramping up. 4 cities locked in right now, and we just adding to it. So I think we starting off in May, kicking that shit off, and it's just gonna be a vibe, man. Like the last tour we did, the Home Turf Takeover tour, it was, I mean, you know, you were with us, bro. That shit was lit as hell every night. So super excited to just get back out on the road with my boys, man. In 4/19, I'm opening up for Dizzy Wright. Shouldn't have said that because I don't know the details. I don't even know where it's at, bro. I got offered that shit last night. So, yeah, but that's like pretty much the upcoming shows that we got on the agenda, man, is, you know, just working on that Pieces tour. February 2nd, I'm doing a show in Corvallis with Mike Lee and the boys. Super excited for that one. 210, Bad Space in Salem for Stormy. He's got a Valentine's Day show. I'm not on the bill, but I'm gonna be there as a civilian showing love, you know, and I might hop on stage for a couple songs, you know, let them know how we do over here.
Is there one of those shows in particular that you're particularly excited for?
Dizzy Wright almost on 420, bro. I mean, you can't. It doesn't get better than that, you know what I mean? So, you know, Dizzy, me and him have done 2 shows together so far. Man loves me, you know, he's a Raiders guy, you know, so I walk in my Max Crosby gear, bro, and the last show we did was in Portland, and he's taking pictures. We hop in the meet and greet line, because I'm like, yo, this was like, you know, I was like, bro, we got to do it. It was Dizzy Wright and B.O.B., so I'm like, yo, we got to get in front of the camera there, you know. I walk up to him, he's in a Dame jersey, and he goes, oh, hold up 1 second. He runs to the back. He comes back out in a Raiders jersey, dog. He's like, we got a twin, dog. So, yeah, that's my dog, you know. Been listening to his music for a long fucking time. So to get another show in with him, it's just, you know, that's exciting as hell. And obviously the Pieces tour, you know, this will be my first headlining tour.
Yeah,
you know,
how you feel about that, bro?
I'm pumped, man. It's a lot of pressure. I feel like I'm up for it. You know what I mean? And I'm just, shout out to my boy Stormy for believing in me from the jump, man. Me and Stormy linked up in 2015, dog. I was 15 years old, bro, and he saw something in me, and it just goes to show, the amount of love that man's got, and kind of taking a step back and being like, oh, we're gonna drop Noah on this, we're gonna get Noah his time to shine, and having the connections that he does, it just makes it so much easier for an artist, you know what I mean? So shout out to Storm.
Other than the upcoming shows and everything, what projects you got in the works, bro? You cooking shit up right now? Or?
You asking me that question with background knowledge. Yeah, so we, like I said, Send My Love to Moms was real deep, I'm coming out with Too Fast, Too Furious next, we're gonna have some fun with it. Don't have a release date for it specifically, but all the songs are done, all the cover art's done. We're just looking at the logistics now, seeing what's gonna work. I'm thinking July, somewhere around my birthday. That that project is all gas, bro. I had fun with it, it's a lot more reminiscent of like Father Figure and those kind of songs. So I'm super excited for that, and then like this is what I said you have background knowledge on is working with the Dirt Squad boys. Really started off as one song, and we were all sitting there, and it was actually that weekend that I'm talking about, coming down and staying with Denny. C-Mad puts on a beat, and we're going 4 for 4, like, and we had never, I'd never really worked with C-Mad like that, and obviously I worked with Denny like that. Me and Denny been boys for a minute. But it was like
4 for 4, the first song.
First song, yeah, bro.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
And so we sat in the booth and the energy was palpable, bro. Like we were sitting there just like, yo, like I'm playing off of dude's bars, like it's just so organic, you know what I mean? And so super excited it just looped into a project. Like we're sitting there and we've got like 11 songs or whatever that we're just looking at. We're like, what the fuck? Like how did we just like get done with a project like that? And it's just it goes to show like how good of a match we are, musically together. Like I don't really know what the plan is with that, but that's what we're working on right now, bro. It's all gas, it's a good feature album, so I'm super pumped for that.
So who are some of the features you got up on there?
Me, Denny, Stormy, C-Mad. I think Bari's on it. I think Rook's going to get on a couple, just waiting to see, kind of logistically with that. But as of right now, yeah, it's just me, C-Mad, and Denny are on pretty much every single one of them,
How many tracks?
I think right now we got 11.
All right.
And that's only growing, so I'm super fucking pumped. I was writing all the ones down and going through my email with the Dirt Squad Productions, just typed it in and I was like, banger, 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 banger. Holy shit, I forgot about that one, And like almost like 4 for 4 got lost, I was like, I forgot 4 for 4 even happened because we got 10 more bangers coming up. The recency bias in my head, I'm like, yo, like, the Popovich one, bro. Like,
I was just about to say something. I'm excited for Popovich.
Like, the Popovich was one that I wrote my verse separate from everybody. That was going to be a solo song. Mm-hmm. And I bring it into the booth and I'm like, yo, I think y'all are going to fuck with this. The reason behind that song is just being coachable and making sure that you listen. Like, game is always meant to be absorbed. You know what I mean? There's free game everywhere, and all you got to do is listen. It's the easiest thing in the world, Mm-hmm. And so when you got somebody that's willing to come up and coach you, and especially, and Popovich is a legend, Mm-hmm. And we talked about my basketball knowledge. It's not that much, you know what I mean? But as somebody who loosely watches, it was always, you're like, who's the best coach in the game? Who's coaching Team USA every fucking time? You know what I mean? I was so fucking pumped for all of them, but like that one's the one that like stick out to me on that one.
No, I love that one for sure. So you've had your experience on the podcast. I just want to ask, is there anybody that you would recommend that I reach out to get up on here?
We got to get my dog Stormy outside on here, bro.
No, I was already thinking something like that.
Buddy's just so fucking funny, Like I think he would be a great fit for what you got going on here, and I think all of the boys are just so proud of you. You know what I mean? And just ready to watch what you make this grow into. You know what I mean?
That, dog. That's all I really got for you. But before we get into your verse, I just want to ask if there's anything else you want to say to let everybody know before we finish off here.
Man, I just wanted to say thank you to you. Thank you to the boys, man. All of Dirt Squad. Yo, shout out my moms, man. Without you, I wouldn't be here, so.
Send love.
Exactly. Shout out all y'all moms too. You know, if your mom fucking helped me, bro, this album's for her too. So, super fucking excited, man. And just go stream that shit, man. Go stream everything. I only release bangers, so no offense on all platforms. Go fuck with me.
All right. So you heard it one more time. When the Send Love to My Mom's drop.
2/6/24, bro. February 6th.
All right. So similar, like I said to the homie Bari, just like him. Noah, if you ain't heard him yet, you in for a surprise. But if you have heard him before, you already know he's about to lay it down. So let's get into it.
Yes, sir. Yeah. See, I'm on a whole nother level, I'm geeking. I tell my little brody to hold it for features. But ice in the bezel and go to my creases. Alhamdulillah, I ain't fearing no bin. That's my little dog, but he come with a bleezy. That's my little hop and they looking real neat. That's my little boy and she getting real freaky. She do what it take to go out and go please me. Way that I do it, I make it look easy. Sun going diamond wet like Fiji. Pay my little show price just to see me. They say that it's blessed here like I've been. I want them label car to go and hit me up and go to fly me out just to meet me. Put my mom inside a little Bentley truck for the time I spent on these CDs. Yeah, last lab, but my wins bigger, they been acting like they ain't see me. Roll out in my swishy, yeah, for my brother, hope that he see me. Pay my bills off with this music shit for them people said I can't do it. I ain't built to working on 9 to 5, I gotta make it out with this music, yeah. Quarterback and my team will win, catch a little breeze and I'm drawing. In the lab cooking that gas again, just a little project I've been brewing. Yo, fucking ass counter, I'm a stat counter, gave a fuck about you ain't winning. You with them reds round, you can't stand round you, I ain't trusting you with no business. I want them diamonds where like Splash Mountain, go to blind in front row of Venice. I seen them cash out for they bag out, now no one asking them for they pictures. I see a whole bitch get organized, go to drawing plans, I'm an architect. See my little homie getting fortified, if they keep it solid, I'ma flood their neck. Little heat off my right side, I ain't tripping, switch it up, max protect. This damn boat riding so nice, I ain't noticed, knock the wheel right off the bitch. No offense, in my city a goat. Remember we stacking them pennies too broke. Don't stop till my mom's in a Bentley, little bro. I'm just pushing out heat like a oven, no smoke. Catching the wave, but I never go coast. Soon as she say that she love me, go ghost. Taking no interviews, radio road, just avoiding the fire, you know I go. March on fence. Hey, man, bro.
Hell yeah. And that's how we do it. This has been Music with Mando in the Morning with the one and only No Offense.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you stream Send Love to My Mom's one more time.
2/6/24. Let's fucking get it.
Let's get it, bro. Peace out, y'all. Till next time.